to the last few performances off of us. Meantime, 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy underwent an MRI Monday that revealed he suffered a right elbow contusion with nerve inflammation during Monday night's loss to the Lions. Head coach Kyle Shanahan saying the injury will force him to miss the season finale against the Cardinals, but he doesn't believe there will be any long-term issues. Purdy will be entering a crucial offseason ahead of what will be the final year of his rookie contract in 2025. And the Cowboys are releasing running back Ezekiel Elliott ahead of their Week 18 season finale against the Commanders, marking the second time in 3 seasons the team has released him. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Advertisement sponsored by Allied Injury Group, not available in all states. This important message from Allied Injury Group reminds you that if you or someone you love was injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, you deserve financial compensation for your medical expenses, lost wages, pain, and suffering. Don't rely on insurance companies to look out for you. If you haven't spoken to an attorney, call our legal experts now. Work accident, truck accident, collision with an uninsured driver, or a slip and fall. Allied Injury Group has helped clients win hundreds of millions of dollars in damages. They're available 24/7 to take your call and fight for you. Remember, if you or someone you love suffered injuries in an accident that wasn't your fault, like being struck by a drunk driver, a collision with an 18-wheeler, were a victim of workplace negligence or more, get the financial compensation you deserve. Call Allied Injury Group for a free consultation now.
Call 800-894-6680. That's 800-894-6680. Again, 800-894-6680.
Throughout the year, we have contests on KXO AM 1230. This allows you the opportunity to have some great fun and a chance to win some nice prizes. In order to allow as many people as possible a chance to win, we've established a few ground rules for on-air contests. Number 1, you must be 18 years of age or older to win. Number 2, only one winner per family per contest in any 4-week period. And number 3, copies of any of the rules and conditions for specific contests will be available at the KXO studios. It's just that simple. So good luck, have fun, and keep listening to KXO AM 1230.
And it is 7:30 on this New Year's Day, Wednesday, January 1st. New Year's Day it is. And we had some birthdays, a few birthdays, big shot birthdays. We have some of them. Frank Langella made his career out of being Dracula. He is 87 today. Singer-guitarist Country Joe McDonald of Country Joe and the Fish, very popular at Woodstock. He's 83 today. Comedian Don Novello, I think he was father of Guido Sarducci, and he's 82 today. Rick Hurst of the Dukes of Hazzard is 79. Grandmaster Flash, I guess he's being credited as the guy who started all the rapping. He's 67 today. Made it popular anyway. Ren Woods is 67. Dee Dee Pfeiffer, I wish she was in Sybil. She is 61 years old today. Morris Chestnut of the Brothers and the Best Man, he's 56. A singer Tank, well, I don't know what Tank ever sang, but he's a singer. He's 49 today. Eden Rigel of The Young and the Restless, 44 today. Bassist Noah Sierota of Echosmith is 29. Those are the New Year's babies, the big shot New Year's babies. We've got the local New Year's babies birthdays coming up next.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And the local birthdays are right here. Happy birthdays this morning going out to the New Year's babies. Bobby Ruiz, Don Juan Araiza, Linda Nunez, Kitty Sims, Karina Samaniego, Velma Lay, Christina Roman, Cynthia Williams, Francis Conley, Howard Grettencourt, J.C. Puyol, Jerry McDonald, Jose Gonzalez, Yesenia Martinez Esparza, Guadalupe Rios, also known as Lupe. Happy birthday to one and
From From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
And we are ready. We're ready for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe. We're going to start off this morning with the California news.
California headline news, 2025 is here, and with it a bunch of new laws. Among them, SB 690, extending the statute of limitations on domestic violence cases from 5 to 7 years.
This is for all of you to know that you are cared for, we listen to you, and that we're not going to let perpetrators get away with hurting someone.
Senator Susan Rubio Baldwin Park, among other new laws, making it illegal to alter license plates to evade cameras and to make it illegal to park within 20 feet of a curb near an intersection. Bay Area residents say they've been getting fake text messages claiming they owe money to Fast Track for using toll lanes and saying they've been told to pay up or face fines and legal action. Fast Track's John Goodwin.
The bottom line is that here in the Bay Area, Fast Track will not ask for payment by text with a link to a website, period.
New Year's Day gas prices averaging $4.35 a gallon. That's 35 cents lower than New Year's last year, 7 cents lower than last month, a penny higher than last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
My husband and I love an exciting adventure, especially in a stylish SUV. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek is meant to be shown off with its all-terrain tires for rocky trails and snowy roads. Its tubular roof rack for hauling gear, and its rugged flair that stands out off-road. Adventure calls in the first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek. Head to nissanusa.com to see it today. Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Cargo and load capacity limited by weight and distribution. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
Ah, the holidays. A time to come together and reflect on what truly matters.
The KFC Festive Feast for $25.99.
Feel the joy
of 6 original recipe tenders and 6 pieces of hand-breaded chicken.
Family and friends celebrating.
2 large sides and 3 sauces.
The warmth of
11 herbs and spices.
Love. I was going to say love.
And KFC.
Okay, the KFC Festive Feast. Order ahead on the app and feast for just $25.99. Prices and participation may vary. Tax, tip, and fees extra. Online ordering available at participating locations.
And we've got your California news coming up in just a minute, but I was on the phone there. Very important call. Angelina Heaven Lee, celebrating a birthday today. Well, who is Angelina Heaven Lee? She was the first-born baby in Imperial and Yuma counties in the year 2004. So she's a special baby, a special New Year's baby. Angelina Heaven Lee, happy birthday, buddy.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge. The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
A special report. The FBI is investigating this morning's truck attack in New Orleans as a terrorist act. The driver plowed into a crowd on Bourbon Street, killing 10 people and injuring 35.
He was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did.
New Orleans Police Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick.
This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. It was not a DUI situation.
After the crash, the driver opened fire on police, wounding 2 officers. Police returned fire, killing him. CBS News national security contributor Samantha Vinograd says investigators are checking to see if the suspect was connected to or inspired by a terror group.
There are a range of motivations that could have been employed by this individual who we now have learned is deceased. This could have been terrorism related. It could be criminal in nature. It could be a personal grievance.
The FBI is also analyzing potential explosive devices recovered near the scene. CBS News special report.
And I think we've got it all under control now. The World and California News headlines are brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And we are now ready for page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Here it is, your local news. See, starting off the new year with new laws. It happens all the time. Some of them go into effect today. Others go into effect later on. But there's new laws all over the place. Some of the new laws include harsher sentences for flash mob, smash, grab robberies. People convicted of animal cruelty will be banned from owning a firearm for 10 years. Domestic violence victims can file restraining orders without delay while being able to keep their car data private from their abuser. All plastic shopping bags in California will be banned starting in 2026. You got a year to get used to that. Cannabis lounges in California, where customers can buy the drug and then stick around for a meal or a live show, will be legalized starting today. Insurance companies will be required to cover IVF. Also in California, 6 artificial food dyes will be prohibited from school foods. The new law will restrict the use of smartphones on the school campuses. Social media companies will be required to come up with a system that through which users can report sexually explicit deepfakes. Social media companies will also be prohibited from knowingly providing addictive content feeds to minors into 2027. So you got a little while to get used to that. Also, there's going to be a ban on flavored tobacco in California. The ban begins today. Ban was approved through the Assembly Bill of 2019. Assembly Bill 3218 builds on implementation of the ban. The enforcement of the ban will be through the efforts of the Attorney General's office and will establish a list of all tobacco products that are permissibly unflavored and allowed to be sold in California. All the other ones will be banned. The logic behind the ban is that flavored tobacco attracts underage tobacco users, and they want to eliminate that. They have been eliminating that for years. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
And a guy who is always happy. You've never seen this guy not happy until now. The Sultan of Slowjamistan is unhappy. He's unhappy. Somebody violated Slowjamistan. They broke into the micronation. They burglarized and vandalized structures at Slowjamistan. And it is the creation of Randy Williams and friends. Randy is known as the Sultan. Slowjamistan 10 is the micronation near Atacatillo Wells off Highway 78. Williams says it was created as a fun area. A fund disappeared recently after a family trespassed on the property, broke into locked facilities and stole items, and then spray painted several other areas, a lot of graffiti. The good news is that the suspects were caught on a surveillance video. They were described as 2 adults and children. Now they need to be identified. Williams said that he is offering a $1,000 cash reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction of the suspects. He did not put a value on the property stolen or vandalized, but it was probably substantial. And a New Year's holiday is underway. Got underway yesterday for a lot of people. The holiday is only just today for others. County shut down all non-emergency departments and agencies New Year's Eve, and now again on New Year's Day. On the other hand, Imperial Irrigation District offices are closed only today. Wednesday today is a major holiday, so-called, because it's a law drinking holiday is what I'm trying to say. It's called that because of all the parties. So law enforcement is out in force. Increased patrols on New Year's Eve starting and continuing today and probably for the next couple of days, possibly into the weekend. The purpose of all law enforcement agencies is to ensure public safety. All agencies will be on the lookout for impaired drivers. Alcohol is not the only cause of impaired driving. Recreational or medicinal marijuana and some of the other counter drugs, over-the-counter drugs, can impair driving as well. That's it. That's a local news page 1, brought to you this morning by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, where with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you'll never need an appointment at Quick Lane.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we've got page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Burgers and Beer. Local news and the weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. Blood Drive has been scheduled for this Friday. That's day after tomorrow. It's being hosted by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. It's a live stream blood bank event. To pre-register, go to lstream.org/ The blood drive will be held at PMH in the auditorium from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Blood donors will receive a $10 Starbucks gift card. Can't beat that. Imperial Valley Continuum of Care is looking for volunteers. They are needed for the 2025 point-in-time count. That is when teams of volunteers are sent out to count the homeless population. The count will be conducted January 24th and 25th. Volunteers must be 18 years of age and older and are required to complete a training session. For more details, go to imperialvalleycontinuumofcare.org. A man is in custody after an apparent after-Christmas burglary spree on Thursday, December 26th. Imperial County Sheriff's deputies stopped a man reported to be trespassing on a property near Cole and Cloak Roads near Calexico. The man, Christian Cordero Molina, was found to be in possession of approximately $5,000 worth of marijuana merchandise from a Calexico cannabis dispensary. Further investigation discovered that 2 separate dispensaries had been victimized, and evidence pointed to Cordero Molina as the suspect. He was arrested and, after an escape attempt, was booked into Imperial County Jail on charges including commercial burglary, possession of stolen property, possession of drug paraphernalia, and trespassing. And the county conducts a swearing-in ceremony. This was a major event, as a historic event. It happened last Friday. 3 Board of Supervisors were elected in November. District 4 Supervisor Ryan Kelly, he was re-elected. Martha Cardenas Singh and Margaret Peggy Price filled the 2 other vacancies that were on the ballot. The swearing-in was historic. Judge Poli Flores administered the oath of office to all 3. Cardenas Singh and Price became the first females to serve on the board at the same time. Never have been 2 females served on the Board of Supervisors in the same period. Martha Cardenas Singh became the first Latina to serve on the Board of Supervisors. Peggy Price became the first Pacific Islander to serve on the Board of Supervisors. The 2 became the 3rd and 4th females to serve on the board since 1904. A Board of Supervisors chambers was packed with people witnessing history. The supervisors will choose a new board chairman, vice chairman, probably at their first meeting in January. We got your weather coming up next.
Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more? Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from $8 and up. For December, enjoy a Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA for $5.50 or Torta Supreme Plate of the Month and our Negroni Drink of the Month for December. Burgers & Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers & Beer for the best burger in town.
The high temperature yesterday, 73 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 41. National Weather Service says dry and warm conditions will persist into the weekend. Cooling temperatures closer to normal are expected going into early next week, with at least one mostly dry weather system affecting the region. The more unsettled weather pattern is likely to persist through the middle of next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 73. Winds will be calm. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 44. Sunny skies on Thursday. Highs right near 75. Calm winds throughout the day tomorrow. And right now, we are still looking at 43 degrees, 65% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is now good in Nyland and Westmoreland. Still unhealthy for sensitive groups in Calexico, very high levels of PM 2.5. Air quality is moderate for the rest of the region. That's it. That's page 2 of your local news and local weather, brought to you by Burgers & Beer, place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers & Beer.
Autumn is in the air, and like the leaves, prices are falling at Harbor Freight's parking lot sale this weekend. We've got tons of products on sale, like 3-ton jacks for under $100, 5,000-watt generators, $250 off, plus dual bevel miter saws at nearly half the price of the competition. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight. Valid until 10/13/24. Most supplies last, so hurry in. Limitations apply.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the propane tank on your grill first, before hosting a tailgate.
Let's fire up. Here, let me try. Seriously? You didn't check the propane? Who wants chips?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Salt and vinegar?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5 or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to help provide you the best of care. Starting off with football, of course, college football. It's New Year's Day, after all. Yesterday, Tuesday, they had the Fiesta Bowl. Penn State defeated Boise State in the Relia Quest Bowl. Michigan got by Alabama, and in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, Illinois defeated South Carolina. That just seems like a strange mixture to me. Louisville defeated Washington 35-34 in the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Today, the New Year's Day, always full of college football, in the Chick-fil-A, the Peach Bowl. It's Texas and Arizona State. At the Rose Bowl, it's going to be Ohio State and Oregon, number 1 ranked Oregon. And Notre Dame goes against Georgia in the All-State Sugar Bowl. And what do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow we have one more game, another game. Actually, there's several games, but tomorrow, it's Duke at Ole Miss. They're in the Texas Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. In the NFL, there is no Thursday night football game tomorrow. We're coming up on the last weekend of the regular season, so there's no Thursday night football. But there is Saturday football. 2 games are scheduled for Saturday: Browns at the Ravens and the Bengals at the Steelers. Both of them should be very good games. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And in the NBA scoreboard, it was the Celtics at the Raptors. Celtics beat the Raptors 125-71. Bucks over the Pacers 120-112. Clippers lost. Spurs beat them 122-86. Thunder over the Timberwolves 113-105. Grizzlies got by the Suns 117-112. And the Cavaliers beat the Lakers. Score 122-110. That's a look at sports, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And today's financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company that protects you, your home, business, or construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Stock markets this morning, it's closed. It's a holiday after all. U.S. stocks finished lower yesterday, however, but closed out another remarkable year on Wall Street as rising demand for artificial intelligence, a surprisingly resilient U.S. economy, and the Federal Reserve's interest rate cuts propelled the major stock indexes to multiple record highs. S&P 500 logged another year of double-digit gains, up 23.3% to end at 5,881.63. The large cap index built on a gain of over 24% last year, logging its best 2-year performance since 1998, according to the Dow Jones market data. Dow Jones Industrial Average ended up at 12.9% on the year to finish at 42,544.22. Blue Chip Index scored its largest annual percentage gain gain since 2023. NASDAQ Composite advanced 28.6% in 2024, ending at 19,310.79. It rose 84.5% over the past 2 years and locked in its best 2-year stretch since the 2019 to 2020 period. That's business. Let's take a look at the weather. Just a minute.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my #1 priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday is 73 degrees. 41 was the overnight low. It's going to be sunny on this New Year's Day. Highs right near 73. Winds will be calm. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 44. Thursday, sunny skies. Highs right near 75. Calm winds throughout the day. And yes, financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to spend some time. The Peanut Patch. You will find that they have homemade candies, treats like fresh English toffee. They make it right there. Chocolate-covered raisins. How about orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe, and so many more delicious treats and so many other great items at the Peanut Patch. Now, the Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturdays in Yuma. You can Google the Peanut Patch, and, you can shop online. You can get directions on how to get to the Peanut Patch in Yuma. By the way, the Peanut Patch ships all over the universe. They have their very own post office. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Check them out on the web, thepeanutpatch.com.
It's 8 o'clock at KXO, El Centro, California.
Pickup truck into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street this morning and injuring 35, including 2 officers, Commissioner Ann Kirkpatrick.
This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. It was not a DUI situation.
This man rushed to the rescue.
A Marine Corps vet, it felt like, back in Iraq again, just jumping right in, just seeing the people and everything laying down, not knowing exactly what to do. So at that moment, I just had to do what I needed to do, just go right back into my training and try to see people that I can actually help.
The suspect was killed in a shootout with police. CBS's Katie Weiss is in New Orleans.
Witnesses did tell me that the person who was driving that truck got out with what appeared to be some kind of automatic style weapon. I asked, did it look like a pistol or more of like a rifle? Witnesses described it more as a rifle style automatic weapon.
2 sources tell CBS a long gun has been recovered from the scene. The suspect not identified yet. The FBI is leading the investigation. Sources tell us investigators are looking into whether the suspect was inspired or connected to a foreign terror organization. CBS News national security contributor Samantha Vinograd.
Bad actors view these high-profile moments, these holidays, as a prime opportunity to inflict damage. We saw that at a Christmas market in Germany just a few weeks ago.
Investigators are analyzing potential explosive devices recovered at or near the scene. President Biden has called the mayor of New Orleans to offer full federal support. New Orleans Superdome is on lockdown this morning. So far, tonight's Sugar Bowl is expected to go on as scheduled. Police in Pasadena, California say security will be very tight there at today's Rose Bowl parade. Chief Gene Harris.
We do not believe that those events are associated with us here at Pasadena. We've been preparing for this from a security perspective for over a year now.
He says there's no way for an unauthorized car or truck to get onto the parade route. New year, new laws on the books across the country. CBS's Stacey Lynn.
New laws putting parameters around the use of artificial intelligence are front and center in California. One will prevent the use of digital replicas of Hollywood actors and performers without permission. Kentucky's becoming the latest state to let people use marijuana for medical purposes. In Missouri, stricter fines have kicked in for people using their handheld cell phone while driving. Alabama now offers tax credits to businesses that help employees with childcare costs. And in Kansas, they're eliminating its 2% sales tax on groceries.
This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar. Hey, what's everyone drinking? 30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks. Cheers! 5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Fabric Talk. Hello, my love. I am your living room carpet. I see everything. I feel everything. After a while, I smell like everything, including Sir Pickles, who you snuggle with while binging that dating show you can't stop watching. So, how about we freshen things up with Febreze Fabric Spray? Oh, and a big spray for my pals, couch and ottoman. Ah, yes, refreshing. Breathe happy, Febreze. La 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 la.
First order of business for lawmakers in Washington this new year, paying the bills. Here's CBS's Scott McFarland.
As soon as the new Congress is sworn in here on Friday, they face an immediate hurdle. The nation's debt ceiling is nearly reached, according to a report from the U.S. Treasury Department. And in short order in 2025, Congress and the new president will have to reach a deal to raise the nation's borrowing limit, which means both parties will probably have to sign off an immediate and potentially fierce political showdown.
The Kelsey brothers have everyone guessing.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen.
In a new X-Post, Chief Star Travis Kelsey and Big Brother Jason say they'll kick off the new year with a special guest on their podcast. Fans of a certain someone speculate it'll be Travis' girlfriend. Taylor Swift. The next guest is Caitlin Clark. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Oh, cool. The best oldies on the radio.